Good morning everyone, it's Rachel here. Hope you are well, and we are going to work with some of the washi bits that I made yesterday. Kind of washi bits, they're kind of, I don't know what they are, they're transparent collage bits here. So anyway, we're gonna just make a few things. I'm a bit distracted. So there's been a bit of a noise here this morning because they've started working on the exterior of the building. So just be warned that there could be some noise. Actually, I'm just seeing this right now. I might make this, use a piece of this and make that into attach it to something and make it into something. That's a bit cryptic, isn't it? Oh, goodness gracious. We're starting off well today, aren't we? Oh, look, we have this piece of paper. In the spirit of recycling. Let's take that off. Oh, no, that's a pathetic piece of paper. We'll get rid of that. Oh, silly goose. Okay. Let's get our act together. Let me get my act together before you all think I've completely lost the plot. Not finding anything. Oh, here we go. What's this? I've got lots of broken envelopes here. Well, you know what I might do with... Oh, I don't have my cutter. Silly goose. This is going to be a lovely little pocket to stick down. Just to take that bit off. It's going to be a lovely little... Oh, let's take the... I don't think I can get the address off. I'll try. I'm going to collage on there anyway, but probably nice just to take a bit of the address off. Oh my wordy lordy, this is tough. I can't do it. Okay, it doesn't matter. Right, well I won't be using that for this. That for that. I'm going to use something else. So I've still got my same exact mess as yesterday, so you'll just have to bear with me a second while I sort myself out. Here we go. I think I'm going to use this grungy piece of old litter. I'm going to glue that there. So what I might do, because it's very fragile, let's put that in there. Put my glue on here. So this will be a bit of a random craft, you know, random making session, but we will be using the pieces here and there that I created yesterday. Let's stick that on there. I know that's a lovely edge to be losing. Oh, I've cut it. Doesn't matter, I'll just glue it. I think I've cut it everywhere now. Oh dear, not doing well. Got holes everywhere in my pocket. Just gonna run my glue along there. Okay. And just slide it in where I accidentally snipped it. It's not hard to fix these errors. There we go. And anything happening there? No. Okay. Oh. I will grab a wet one in a minute. I've got glue everywhere. This is a dry wet one. Okay. And then I just want to get this off. Will I tear it carefully? Okay. Well, I made my life very difficult there, I think. Okay, so then I need to put something in here. Now this, I think I made this one after the video with you guys, this one here, but I'm not going to put that one across there because it's not big enough. I think I'm going to find some book page. Oh, I've got so many folders here that need to be sorted, honestly. There's so many things. Oh, there's not that one. That one's so good. What about this one over here? Folders everywhere. I'm in such a mess. Folders everywhere. Now, because this is not wide enough, I'm just going to put a piece on sideways. Like so. That will just glue in there. Now that's why I didn't glue that side down there, because that would make my life a bit easier when putting this in. And I'm just going to tear it. Okay, get the glue on there. We never know what direction the project is going to take me in. Make sure that's all stuck down there. And now I can glue this. Good way to recycle all those envelopes. I saw in a drawer I've got so many envelopes that have, we've received, and I really need to use them up. Now, I have pieces of this, so I want to see, where do I want to use it? Oh, that's a good piece. Put that, no, not there. I'd like a piece across here is what I would really like, so I might have to go to this one or one of the ones that I made yesterday. Let's have a look. I think I'll use a piece of this. So just put your thumbs together. And, oh, this one I did off camera. I didn't mention that. Look, and I did it about 3 inches wide. And I also did markings with the alcohol ink pens as well. Lily was thrilled that I had used them, and I really like the look of that on there. I think I'll put it there. So we'll glue that on. I'll put plenty of my Pritt glue stick, and it seems to stick quite well. And if I were to see anything popping up, I would just slip a little bit of wet glue under it. But it's better to use these dry sort of glues, I think. I like that because you can see the paper behind. It's better to use these dry sorts of glues because otherwise it will wrinkle. I'll put that there maybe. I think I'll put a nice splash of blue there. That's one of my background digital kits. I don't know which one it is. There's quite a few of those. Just with these sorts of paper, I was quite inspired by the Florentine papers when I did that kit. Not that this is a Florentine paper, but just, the repeat pattern sort of in the lovely colours. Now, I do have that bit there, but I could colour that in, actually. And then I've still got my stickers here. And I could use any of those if I wanted to, but I don't know if I want to. Okay, then what? Okay, so that's that. That's going to be a pocket. Put these over here. Now I could take, in the spirit of being transparent, oh, that's too big. Got that butterfly from the last time. Oh, that could be nice. I've also got these transparent ones that I stamped on the tracing paper. As I mentioned yesterday, it's a lightweight tracing paper, which I found to be very good. And you could, oh, I like that. Oh, no, I think I'll put it over there. I think I'll put that there. So very simple, because this is quite embellished, so I don't want to go too far over the top, if you know what I mean. I'm going to be a lonely one and only today because Lulu is out all day. She's going to her friend's place and there's 3 of them and they're going to work on their architecture homework. And let's see if we might like, oh, I've got circles here. Now, Sherry asked me, very clever question, why didn't I use these on these? Well, I did think about it and I put it in my tray, but one of the reasons I didn't use it is because I could try it at a later date, but I thought they're stamped already and I felt like it might be too much with the stamping going over the top. So that's why I chose not to use it. I thought it was a good question, so I thought I'd answer it to everybody, just in case anybody else had that question. And put something like that. I am loving using the stamped bits. And I'll tell you something else. Someone said to me, that was really great to see me using my stamps, because previously I had the stamps but I didn't use them. I'll tell you why, because they weren't stored. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. I really like that. So that's project number 1 done. I might just snip the corners. Snipping the corners is a bit like adding a Tracy label. It needs to be done. There we go. Okay, the reason why I wasn't using my stamps before is because the storage was so annoying. Like, they were so hard to get out and see and everything. Whereas now they're in the drawers, the clear plastic drawers next to me, and I can just pull them out and use them to my heart's content. Now, why don't we use one of these? I'm going to do one of these. Let's see what happens. And they were just in my to-do box. It'd be good to work from the to-do box because you know, there's a lot of stuff in there. It's exploding. It needs to go down a bit. Here we go. I've got a piece of this old paper. I think that'll fit. Even if it didn't fit, I would just collage something else onto it. Go around the edges. Now I can do that here because it's got a border, so I don't need to go over to the glue book. Oh, and someone mentioned my little dishes. Some of them are broken. They're very inexpensive. We do use them. For example, Lulu loves eating cucumber and carrot, and she's so Italian, she puts a little bit of olive oil in the dish with a tiny sprinkle of salt. Let me specify tiny sprinkle. And she dips her cucumber in there and her carrot in the Italian way. But, you know, we have nice olive oil here. Like my mum was saying, she doesn't like olive oil, but that's because, you know, when I was growing up, the olive oil in Australia was kind of gross. Let's be honest. You can get the good olive oils now, but when I was little, you couldn't. And so, yeah, I didn't like olive oil either. And I thought that when I came to Italy, the Italians were mad, you know, dipping their bread in the olive oil. But actually, if you get a really good one, and I can't convince my mum, she will not be convinced. No, I'm not having that. I don't like it. But yeah, the olive oils are very good now, obviously, and you can get, and they're widely available around the world. Well, you know what I mean. And so when you get a good one, just dipping it in the bread, it is really good. But it's also traditionally the Tuscans have unsalted bread. I actually don't like the bread. It's very dry, but Steffi loves it. And his mum loves the Tuscan bread. I find it very dry. And it doesn't have any flavour, but I understand why they don't have the flavour. They don't have the flavour because they want the flavours of the bread, of the food, to stand out. And the food might have salt, so that's why they have unsalted bread. So it makes sense. Okay, so what are we going to use here? Now this might not have been the best choice because they're kind of busy, these postcards, but I thought I'd give it a go. So I think I might tear this one up. I want to keep that label there, I think. And I think oh yes, I do like that. I'm going to stick that on. It's just a way of getting a little collage effect in the background. without doing too much. I'll put it there, and I can still see the good thing to have your bone folder or an old card, some sort of card, to flatten it out. Okay, and then I'm going to put a focal point on it. So let's just move these. I can see I'll run out of these very quickly. I'll probably need to sit down and make some more, do another sheet, because you can get quite a lot of them out of a sheet of A4 tracing paper. Now let's see what flowers I've got. I'm sure there'll be something. I don't want anything too tall on these postcards, do we? See, that will just cover it all up. Maybe I don't want a flower because they're just going to cover it all up. No, maybe not a flower. Maybe I'll have a bird. Where are the birds? Let's see the birds. What are the birds doing? Oh, yes, a little bird could be good. Maybe that one. They all need to be fussy cut out because I ran out of them. I don't want a huge bird. I have this bird going in a different direction. I could put that there, that one. We'll just check it out. We'll just leave it there for a second. I've got this big one, but I fear it might be too big. We have this little one. Nope. Okay, I think that's at the end of I don't want the tropical bird. I do like that bird. That blends in a bit too much. Oh, what about the owl? I love the tone-on-tone sort of colours. No. Okay, well, we'll look at those two birds there. Okay, so we could have this one, and I like the colours of this one because there's all these sorts of colours. They're all there, actually, all those colours. Actually, I think I'll just go with this one. And I might just see if there's a trace. Do I want a Tracy label or not? I don't know. Let's just, maybe not one with script, but maybe one with typo on it. But I didn't want a really wide one. I'm being fussy. Oh, that one's got script. I was thinking not script because, here we go, because, you know, it's handwritten, the postcard. So let me just trim this one down. So there, I mean, the possibilities of these are endless. Like you can use them in clusters, clusters. You can use them as belly bands. Just put them on pockets. Okay. Oh, I put the glue on, and I didn't even verify if I wanted it or not. I think I would put it just here. I actually even like the postcard just like that without the bird. Maybe I like it without the bird. Let's put a number 8 on it up there. Or do I prefer the bird? Or do I want both? Oh, I think I like both. Or do I want 15 cents? There's so many questions. So many questions to be answered. I think I'll have the number 8 and the bird. Well, I'll glue down the 8 and then we'll see if we want the bird. And you're probably all screaming at me, but I can't hear you, unfortunately. Screaming at me in a nice way, of course. Okay, so let's put the 8 there. Okay. Now, I do like that, but I think I'm going to put the bird there. Yes, I like that. I feel like the bird just sort of connects all the dots and brings it all together. That's it. There we go. I do like that. Interesting. Okay. Oh, where did I put the other one? Okay. Right, now I'm thinking, I will do that other one that I started, but I'm thinking about if we made some sort of pocket. So what I'm going to do, this is very brittle paper, the one that I'm gluing on. It's quite annoying how brittle it is. It's not even hardly any good for using as a, you know, to glue on, because it's so brittle. It just all comes off onto things. But what I want to do is just tear it down. And take those edges off. I've folded it crooked, you need to know. But I want to tear it down to become some sort of little pocket. Like that. It's kind of straight. Oh, now guys, they are working here, so it's very noisy. I can't help that. And I do like that there. I love that colour on there, and I'd love to put the bird on, but that's not going to work because it's sideways. Where did I put them? Oh, here they are. So let's see. Well, I've got this one. I like the other one with the stamp. Oh, come on, guys. This is really noisy. I'm sorry. I can't help the noise. They are doing work here. It would mean no more videos for like a year, because they're going to be here for a really long time. We're going to be moving out, but you're going to have to put up with the noise until I do move out, because I can't help it. Now I have these lovely bits here, and I'm wondering what would, let's just cut them out. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to pause the video. I've been sitting here for about 20 minutes waiting for them to stop. And if they start up again, right this second, I might lose it. So I've got one of these out. Oh, we're doing this pocket over here. Let's do this. I sort of figured it out. I'm going to put this piece here sideways. I just ripped it off. I am loving these collage bits. Put my glue on. And they're even inspiring me to use my circles. And you know what circles do to me? Cause me all kinds of insecurities. Okay. And I've got this little circle here. So I think these sort of do have a little feeling of being a little bit modern, but I'm trying to keep them in such a way that I can still manage to use them in my more vintagey sort of stuff. I don't want to cover all of that up. I'm going to put the bird there, and I'll put that down. I don't even know what that word means. I just liked the colour of the font and the type. Put that there. So I've got a book page pocket. We usually cover the book pages up, but I quite like that. And I'm thinking, I don't know if I need it, but I'm going to see if I need a little red label. I don't know if I don't have many left. I use them so much. I don't really want to put interest on there. I don't normally look at the words, but maybe sometimes I don't want a certain word. And that's too big. I really wanted a mini one, but I'm not really finding what I'm looking for. So no, we won't use one of those. Do I want one of these? I don't think so. Either they're too big. Oh, that says Venezia. I didn't know it said that. No, I think that's enough on that little pocket. So that's a pocket. And I've got my little collage bit there. And a birdie. So I'll put that one aside with the others. Now, I also, while I was sitting here waiting, getting frustrated, I took this, I glued it to a piece of my glue page, and then on the back I just put a piece of old wallpaper and a little piece, I just ripped a piece of the sticky greeny blue colour because I felt like it kind of went, sort of. I could, you know, stick something like that on there. not that one. Let's have a look. I just like using these bits. Don't know if you noticed that, but I do. Have a little piece of painted bit there. I quite like that. I think I'll put that there. Why not? Just because. No reason. It's not, I mean, it's not got no function. It's just decorative. And the glue fell over, but it's okay. It's not sticking to anything. Okay, let's try and at least get this one done before they start up with their motor again, their driller. So yep, they're fixing the exterior of the building because the building's very old. Well, very old. It's not antique. It's vintage. It was finished in 1980, started in the 70s, and it really needs a revamp. And so all of us that live here have agreed that my poor husband's been doing all of the, you know, the paperwork and the covering all the bureaucracy. So I ripped a piece off there, sticking it there, and I'm going to put this flower. I think it goes well with the colours. And so yeah, they've started the work, and then after that they're going to do our apartment. And I think the other people upstairs that have been here forever, I think might have been here since the beginning. They're going to renovate their apartment as well, so the noise will. We're going to move out, so we won't hear the noise, but the others will. Well, we had to put up the guy at the top, and not the ones above us because they're renting. The church is renting for them. The guy at the very top, he renovated when he came in, and we had to put up with his noise, so he can put up with ours. Okay, so that's a little journal card. I like that. And I've got a bit of glue everywhere. Just wipe it off. It does dry. And there's a little journal card there, and I think I'll do a little snippy snip of the corners. I'm not going to put any labels on there. I think it's nice. And when I glued this on, I just had it, I think it was that's a Stamperia stamp, that one. I just had it, I let the book page overhang, so that way I was able to increase the size, but the tones sort of all work really well together. We'll put that one aside. Now I'm going to work on this one. I'm wondering whether I want to trim it down a little bit. It's very wide. Just thinking about, I think I might trim off the edges. Probably thinking don't do that, but I have so many of these. I don't want it quite that wide, so I'm going to tear it so it looks messy. Like that. That's better size, better width, and I think I might tear the top bit off. There. It's a better height. Well, now I need to tear the bottom off. Can't win, can you? There we go. Now I'm happy. Right. So it's kind of like, looks like an index card, except it's got the little euro sign there, but I'm about to cover that up on that side. Rightio. I'm just gluing down a piece of ledger paper that didn't have any writing on it. Don't know why. Don't ask me why. I'm just doing it because I want to. Right. Then I'm going to take a nice strip of one of these. Which one takes my fancy? Which one? Oh, that one takes my fancy, but it's on the, I wanted to put it on that side. I could put it on that side. Why don't I just put it on that side? I don't know why I'm being difficult. Oh, I'm going to put it there. I've been desperate to use that piece, haven't I? It had to find a home before the end of the video. So, of course, you know, and a cool thing is, I mean, you could do this even if you wanted to do it on vellum. It would be very strong. And then you could just say this is a page. Oh, there you go. This one was kit 5. Just say this was a journal page. I'll just do a light fold there. And you could have that stuck on your journal page. And then it's like a belly band. And then, you know, you slip things in behind it and you can see them. So that could be cool. Or you could glue them to a script page and make them stronger if you did it on tracing paper like I did. And then you would be able to see the script. So you'd still have the, you know, you could still see that this is transparent, but it wouldn't be transparent. You wouldn't be able to see what's behind. So now we're going to put a little bit of book page here, I think. Methinks. Like so. I might just take that little edge off at least. I know I lost some of the grunge. really is so much fun making ephemera. It's just fun. Let's make sure that's all glued down. Okay. Let's see what else I have here. Oh, and I might put a little bit of one of these. Not this one, the blue one. Just to pick up the blue colour. Oh, throwing it in my little dish. Now, I was talking about, oh, these little dishes, right, yeah. So this one, look, it's cracked, but it doesn't leak. Anyway, they've all got, you know, or they're just a single dish or you know, they've lost their partners. And so they're very inexpensive to buy quite often at the antique market. Like, I think this cost €2 or €1 or something, or 50 cents. It could have even cost 50 cents. So I just pick up little one. I mean, that's a saucer, that one. But I just love it. And I think it was like 50 cents or €1. I think they're all English. They're really pretty. I love them. And I like mix and match. I don't like having sets of things. I'm weird like that. It's like I've told you before, I don't like wearing a suit. I like the pants to be different to the jacket or to the top. So I've just printed out a few flowers here. I think I might use this one, actually. I didn't know which one I was going to use, so while I was waiting for the drill to stop, I didn't fussy cut it. So you'll just have to bear with me. Just get rid of the bulk of it and find my little scissors here. Oh, I didn't bring Lulu's markers back in. She needed them yesterday for architecture, so I don't have those. I wanted to do a bit of marking on with those, but I might just see. I've got some paint pens here, the One for All ones that Wendy Brightbill uses, and I bought those on Amazon. 1 for the number all attached. That's the brand. I'll show you when I grab it, if I grab it. Now they are the midday bells. I like the midday. I like the church bells. I love being able to hear those. Oh, it's not very big, is it? That doesn't matter. It'll do. It's just to give you the idea. So I'm going to put that there. Could even have it over there a little bit. And then here I'm going to, I could add a green 15 maybe. I don't want a blue 15. I'll just take that out of there because that will confuse me. I don't know if I want that. Maybe I like it up there. Oh, I like it up there. Oh, yes, that's good. I'm going to put it up there. Now my glasses are sitting on the edge of my nose and they are closing my nose, so it's hard to breathe. I thought you might like to know that. Maybe they've gone to have a lunch break at midday. They've stopped drilling. I thought it was never going to end. I'm pretty sure they're the midday bells. They don't sound very happy. There are the sad bells, as we know. Okay, so that's that. And then one last touch I wanted to do was, I don't think I want a circle, although I don't mind that actually. I'll just put that there. I would like just, you know, or a couple of little ones, or just one slightly bigger one going down vertically. But I can't seem to, of course I don't, I must have used them all. Tracy labels are very handy things to have. Not that one, we've got the flower there. Oh wait, I might have one here. have any verticals here happening? No. Is that one? No. Oh yeah, that's all we need, an aeroplane, a low-flying aeroplane. Okay. Right, well I couldn't find a vertical one, so I'm thinking I might like a couple of these. I'm just going to snip off that bit there. But I might not then like the circle if I put this. I think I've been lately using a lot of little labels because I feel like I've run out of those, but I usually use the big ones more, and I seem to be running out of these little ones. Yeah, I don't like that now. I seem to be running out of those faster. Little painted one. No, that makes no sense. And we could really channel Wendy from Wendy's Journal Adventures and try a third one. I think crafting is just too much fun. There's just too much fun to be had. I think it should be a crime that there's so much, we're having so much fun. Well, I am. I'm going to put them, oh yes, why not? Let's do that. Let's really go overboard and put 3. Sherry, you'll have to pick yourself up off the floor and you'll have to get over it, because we have lovely Sherry, that she's a avid commenter and friend, and she does not enjoy the labels so much. Although I think she's just tricking us. I think she secretly loves labels. There we go. I really like that. Don't need to put anything, and it's curling, but it will flatten. It'll flatten out. I really think that's fun. Really fun. Okay, next. So I know I shouldn't pull these out because you guys, I know they're hard. People have not been able to find them on, what's it called? On AliExpress. But I would like to do one of these. So let's see. Got this piece there. I like that. So I am actually quite enjoying using the wider pieces. See that one there. Just stick that right there. That one. I've now got this one. I do quite like, oh, I like that one up there. Maybe I'll stick that up there. Okay. Decisions. Yes, that's good. Put that there. Not that one. Wouldn't mind that there. Isn't that funny? They're meant to write carte postale, and they've written it round the wrong way, but I still like the font and the shape of the labels, so I just ignore that fact and just use it anyway. Just have to ignore sometimes if you like something. So I do like it anyway, so I put that on there, I think. And then, I mean, you could just leave it like that, but I always want to add something else. I think I could cut this butterfly out, but I think it's a bit small. No, I don't want that. Okay, let's see. I do like my birds for these things, don't I? That one's too big. That one's going in the right direction. I might like this one. Let's just cut this one out. Oh, I'm having another idea of something to do. Now, I have a whole lot of precious things in my garbage basket there, so I better be careful not to throw them out when I empty it. Well, that didn't take too long. Yep, they've definitely gone off for lunch. Now, I like that bird. The thing is, I'm going to have to snip off the tail. Just remember, guys, it's not alive. When you cringe, when I snip the tail off. I'm going to put a little bit of book page. I feel like it needs a little bit of book page. Just try this little piece here. Yep, just a little bit. Gosh, I need to empty out my garbage bin already. I've been doing a lot of collaging and it's full. Stick my bird on. I could wrap the tail around, but I think that's going to look funny because it's quite a large amount of tail. So it's going to be snipped. It's going to get the snipperoo. Bye, tail. There you go. He's coming into the scene. His tail is still there in reality. He's just coming into the scene. There we go. And then on the back, I don't need to do anything. So that's that one. Now, I did have another idea. What was my other idea? I was thinking, do I have any tags? Let me just see what, oh gosh, what a mess. I know I've got some tags here. Where are they? Just bear with me 1 second. 1 second, 2 seconds actually. I'm telling a lie, 2 seconds. Or just a minute, maybe one of these would work. Let's see what's here. If I were to take some sort of, if there's one big enough. No, not really. No. So I won't use those. I need to go back and look for a tag. I think they're under, oh my gosh. They're way deep down under. Oh, wait, just a minute. I might have one in here. I'm pretty sure there was one floating around in here. You know, the printed out tags. That's what I'm talking about. I'm sure I had one in here. Did I take it out? Oh dear, I took it out. I told a lie. Not on purpose. They're not here. And they're not there. See that, you know, I was pretending to be organised. The struggle is real trying to find these tags. I know I've got a, oh, here they are. Oh my gosh, they're right here. They're on my shelf right next to me. What a goose. I was thinking, like if you were to take one of these, this one's calling out to me. I'll take the butterfly one. I'm just going to glue it to some book page to make it a bit stronger. Actually, that's quite strong, that book page there. I might just glue it to that. Okay, put that on. And flip it over, and on this side I thought it would be nice to just sort of make a little pocket of some sort. This one is wide enough. That one was wide enough. No, it's not. That's wide enough, but I'd have to put it on sideways, or I could take some of this, even that little bit there, and stick that down as a pocket. So you can still write there, but you could also slide in a photograph or something like that. I thought that would be fun. So I'm going to cut this along here. Put that on there. It's a bit crooked. It would help if I had my cutter. I could cut it out straight. Worst cutting ever. So what I'll do is I'll just grab this glue, and it will curl a little bit. I'm just going to eyeball it and put my glue on here. And of course you could also make a pocket on the front if you wanted to. I'm just going to slide that up a bit. You can straighten it out afterwards. Okay, and so that's just, I mean, that was super fast, but that's a cute little pocket there on the back of that tag. And you could further embellish it, like with something, if you could find something that you liked. Yeah, you could do that. I don't know if I'm going to, but this got snipped off the... No, I'll leave that. Oh, I forgot on my other one. So that's that idea. I forgot on this one. I was going to do some markings. Just a minute. I was going to show you these. These are, see, 1 for all. That's the brand. And I was just going to do my regular little... Isn't that... I love that. I just love it. Do a few more there. And then just a couple over here. And maybe even on here. No, not there. Yeah, maybe 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that way it's not even numbers. That's what I was going to do in that one. I love that. And you could also do, you know, some navy blue markings on there as well, if you wanted to. So there we go. So I think I'll stop for here. So this has got a pocket on the back. So you could slide a little photograph in there. You could slide a piece of paper to write on in there. Just something extra and a little bit of decoration. You could just totally glue that down and just have it there just because. So that's just on a tag. You could put even a little bit on the front. Actually, let's do that. You think I'm finished and then I'm not. Like I could just tear this little piece along here and you could just add this little detail No, I don't like that one. I'll probably end up ripping a whole lot. I might just like this little, yeah, I like just the transparent without all of the other bits on it. It just adds a bit more to the tag that's already been done. So you put a little bit of your own personal touch to it. There we go. I like that. So that's that one with the pocket. That's that. I love that. That's my favorite. I did do 2 samples yesterday just to have a go. I did this one. I just stuck that on. And I did this one. It's similar to this one, but it was on an index card there. And then we have this one here. I'll move these out of the way so you can see. I'll put photographs at the end. But it's just too much fun to be had. So there's that one. Love that one. That one really enjoy that. You can get those types of stamps, I think, around with the just their sort of indexy sort of lines. That's a pocket. I like it on the book page. That's on a postcard. And then this is the pocket, the envelope. How cool is that? So that could even go, and then that would just stick down onto a page. So there we go. That was fairly simple, that one. So I hope you enjoyed that and got something out of it. And I will see you again tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.